Hello, hello, my lovely people. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. For real, for real. So I'll make this video quick. Just like the title suggests, can you make a full-time living as a field inspector? So let's get right into it. Okay, so today is raining, right? Raining, yes. In the beautiful state of North Kakalaki. Spitting on myself. Excuse me, y'all. So I have to be silly. I have to be myself. Excuse me, okay? If it's too much for you, I do apologize. Anywho, can you make a full-time living as a field inspector? Now let's be serious. You do, because it's a serious matter in hand, okay? We're getting serious right now. We're getting real, real serious, right? Okay, perfect. Trying to figure out how to aim this camera. Okay, is that a little better? That might a little better. Okay, anyway. So, can you make a full-time living as a film inspector? And the answer is yes. You must sign up for multiple companies. And what I mean by signing up for multiple companies, you will not know what company is right for you. Just like when you go test drive a brand new car, you want to test drive several cars. You want to make sure that you feel comfortable, you feel safe, it rides the way, it smells the way, you can afford it, all this good stuff. Has the same thing about a company. You want to make sure that you both are a good fit. That's some things, sometimes that's what people leave out, is that if you are a good fit with the company that's going to be hiring you and you're going to be getting paid to provide services on their behalf. Okay? Excuse me. So, what I always suggest is that you sign up for many comfortable companies. You can go down the rabbit hole and type in field inspector in your Google Chrome search engine, type in field inspector, and you go down the whole rabbit list. You don't really have to pay nobody for the list, but if you don't want to take out time, you're not quite sure, you want a simple process, you just go pay for someone who has a list. I don't have a list. That's how I found out what companies to work for, is that I watched other people's videos who was giving out companies, and I went and applied. That's just how, to be honest with you, I didn't pay for nobody's list. I'm not knocking nobody who does that. You do what you do. I always tell you on my channel, do what you do. I'm telling you what I did. One of the companies that you can sign up for is Metro Inspections, GIS, NSC, Sandcastle. Let me see. Them are the only four I can think of right now, top of my head. But if I think of any more, I definitely will mention them in this video. But I want to let you know, you do have to stack these up. You are, like I've always shared with you before, letter drops is my favorite one. I had 7 yesterday. I had, no, not 7 letter drops. I had a few letter drops, and I had site verifications. Now, site verifications that you need to take pictures of the of the building, the property. Just make sure there's not any damage. If it's still, it would look occupied. Does it not look occupied? Now, with letter drops, is a letter seal? It's from 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 is from a debt collector, mortgage company, vehicle, motorcycle. They ain't making their payments. We ain't here to judge. I'm not. You here to judge? I'm not. So we just personally delivering those letters. We try to make contact. Some of the instructions advise you not to make contact. Like today, I had a field verification inspection to complete that was not to be verified. So the way that went was, I was supposed to come to the location and take pictures of the outside of the building and make sure the building had its logo on the outside of the building. Well, check this out. I go to the building. It's a beautiful building for a whole bunch of different businesses in there. And the building is secured by security. So that means security would have to buzz the owner of the company and for me to have access to the elevator to even go upstairs and take pictures. Well, mind you, my instructions from the company who hired me to do this, to be the field inspection, fields on the ground, boots on the ground, was the instructions were not to make contact. They were not to be known that we're out taking pictures or investigating. And that's what we do, investigating. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm using my terms, my words. Maybe I want to say something else, but so I had to, in my report, let them know that I was not able to gain access to take those pictures to do that verification because there was security, blah, blah, blah. So I explained that in my report. Will I still get paid? Yes, because I still took pictures that I was there. I had GPS, GSI, I think that's how you do it, where they can ping your location through your app. You have an app on your phone that you sign up with certain companies. You have an app on your phone. You go into the app. You do everything through the app. Like I mentioned before, some companies I print the documents off because and I'm gonna tell you why. Because with that particular company, the service was terrible because a lot of the new housing developments, when I get that deep down in there, my phone don't work. My phone don't work. So I've learned with this particular company that I told you that I print the forms off. I just print the forms off. Now this one today that I did is a new company I working with, and this signal was perfect, and I was able to they was able to capture my location, and I was able to take the pictures of the outside of the building, and other pictures indicating that I had been there at the site and try to attempt to make content, not content, but I had attempted to verify what I needed to come to verify, but I wasn't able to. So yeah, like I said, it's all according on what your income is, what your needs are, what your bills look like. You can do this part-time, do this full-time. I do a little bit of everything, so everything seemed like part-time, full-time to me. I looked in my bank account this morning, and I had money in there. So like I said, I work for so many different companies, and I just do the inspections. Now how I keep everything separated, I just have a notepad, a little small little notepad at the $1.25 store I had a few months ago. I bought like 5 of them, and the little thick fat notebooks, and I just write down the addresses, right? Because I service my general area, I kind of know how to route them. Now you can find a app that maps out your routes for you. Some apps have it, but I don't use that. I'm just old school. I may be making things harder for myself, but this is just what's worked for me, and I don't find myself going back and forth across town. It works for me. I guess because I've driven Uber and Lyft and Walmart Spark, I know kind of, where everything kind of sort of is. I'm not saying I'm best because I live in a really, really big city and they building housing developments like crazy. But so far it works. Now, you can use Google Maps, and I have everything in Notary Gadget because I am a notary. Now, I use Notary Gadget. I put in all my field inspections. That calendar attaches to my Google Calendar. So all my appointments are listed on my Google Calendar. So if I have notary appointments, I know to pack that day all my loan closing documents. If I have field inspections, I know if I have any letter drops or just, I have everything listed on my calendar, and I prepare myself the day before or the morning before I get up really early every day so I can plan my day according on what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some tips and suggestions that you can possibly try whenever you're thinking about, signing up for field inspections, how to keep yourself organized and not be all over the place. Because if you start being all over the place, you're gonna get burned out. You're not gonna do this no more. And this is a great little gig to do. I think I had already made like $100 by 11 o'clock this morning. $100 by 11 o'clock this morning. So I'm off today. I'm at home chilling, making videos. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a fantastic thing to do. Some companies pay more than others. Some companies pay every week. Some companies pay every 2 weeks. Some companies pay once a month. And think about that. That's you getting a check frequently, often. You know what I'm saying? It's just I just love it. I really enjoy it. I'm blessed. I'm blessed with all these layoffs. People getting laid off. I'm not trying to mess with these companies because I want to be the inspector that they can depend on when they have a last minute inspection required. Like I always try to do turnaround. Like so now, say the time is 3 o'clock. I get the order. I accept the order. Say it's sent out 3 o'clock. I accept it. I try my hardest to have it done by tomorrow at 11. I try my hardest. I do. Um, but if I have a full day of loan closings, I can't accept it. Some companies auto generate you a manifest, so you already have those inspections to do. So be wary of that too, because I had 9. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? And if I have 9 inspections, 9 loan closings, something ain't gonna get did because it's only one of me. And I can't give my inspections off to other people. I do it myself. So, and my loan closing I do myself. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things you have to just figure out what you want to do and how much of it you want to do. But you can do this, and you can make a full-time living, or you could do part-time. If you just need to make an extra $50 a week, you can do that doing this. You need to make an extra $100 a week, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? If you just need $10 a day, like I break it down for attainable goals. I don't do it. I don't look at it like, oh my God, how am I gonna make $1,000? If you need to make $1,000, all you need to set your mind. Okay, what do I need to do that I can generate $1,000? If it's Walmart Spark, you got to go hard. Do $150 a day till you get to your 1,000. Lyft drive till you get to your 1,000. Loan closing is kind of iffy because it's base need, service based. If they not closing, if they don't need you, you ain't nobody calling you. Notary, same thing. Nobody calling you, man. But some things you can only control what you control, and that's what I've learned. When you work for yourself, you're fully the CEO of your life. And that's what I am. At 44 years young, I am the CEO of my life, and I love it. I will not change this for the world. Yes, sometimes I stay woke at night, but that's only because I made a bad financial decision the day before. But about 29 days after month, I sleep like a baby. I sleep like a baby. But it's just some one-offs, you know what I'm saying? Some female problems. You know how it is when you get older, you have a lot of issues with, sometimes you have issues, I can say everybody, but sometimes when you're a woman and you're getting older, you have issues, health issues, and you don't know why. And then the doctor say you're crazy, but you know you're not crazy, it's just your body's changing. And okay, my bad, my bad. But the lady in the back, you understand, right? You understand? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, anywho, but yeah, you can make a good living. You can make a good living as a field inspector, for real. And I hope that you do look further into it. And if you have any questions, always drop them down in the comments. I answer every single comment that come on my channel. Every single one. I ask you all to email. If you don't want to email, you just want to leave your comment and keep it pushing. I will answer it because I know how it feels when you have a question and you meet and talking to a stranger. Though I feel like we good, we cool. You know what I'm saying? I still stranger, you're still stranger, but I'm trying to get you to know me and that trust in me that what I'm telling you is real facts. And I try to give you all stuff that other people may leave out. Not to say what they have great information. I'm not telling y'all what they say is wrong. I just try to listen and be like, you can add a little bit of salt, maybe a little bit of pepper, maybe a little mustard. I'm that type of person. I don't want to overstep nobody because everybody that does this, that have videos out here, have great information for y'all. Information I even listen to and take heed to. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got to find their own groove, especially in field inspection. You got to find your own groove. You got to find the right company to work for and work with, okay? So I hope that this video has helped you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and watch all my videos.